right, so I've got a few clients have come in lately and say, what's an ETF? What's an exchange traded fund? The way that I like to relate this to people is we've all heard of the S&P 500. It's just very few people actually understand what that is, right? Overall, I'm gonna just keep it basic. Please don't judge too difficult. The S&P 500, what it's doing is it's taking very common large stocks and it's saying, okay, if we put these guys in a box and then half of them are doing great and half of them are maybe not doing great, what's the overall blend of that? What is it doing? If at the end of all of them in a day, if it's up 1%, well then the S&P would be up 1%. Really what we're doing is we're taking a basket of investments and we're taking the average and we're using that average to kind of give us an idea of how the market's going. So the S&P 500 example, it's just showing us kind of if the top 100 is doing this, then the rest of the market's probably pretty close. So it's not exactly direct to your investments, but it gives us a good gauge. Now why I bring this up and why I like to talk about this is investment advice. When you listen to Warren Buffett and you listen to a lot of the Department of Labor stuff and a lot of the just current events, advisory services are under a lot of heat, right? Because overall, people are paid a lot of money for investment management, and so Domino's Pizza, you know, when they got their start, the ingenuity of it all, you know, they never one time said better ingredients, never one time said a great cost. The whole time what they ran on was there in 30 minutes or it's free. And that's it. And so what they did is they found that there was an issue in the industry, and then they just attacked that one issue. Well, they were college students and they were studying late at night. When they needed a pizza, it took too long. They created a business that made billions of dollars off of that. And so when you look at an ETF, when you really understand what's going on, please don't confuse it. They're not managed, right? So if you have an ETF surrounding foreign equities, you own a bunch of basically the index of foreign equities. It's not being managed. There's nobody in there that's pulling it out or moving it or doing whatever it's doing. The cost of reducing the expenses of management on the dollars, it is literally just removing the manager so that you can own it without the cost. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just understand that the risk, the liability, the onus needs to fall on somebody's shoulders. So it either needs to be yours or you need to hire somebody to help with that. So moral of the story, ETFs, it's just an easy way to invest, very, very low cost. And if you go that route, just understand that the risk side of things needs to be on somebody's plate. So it's well within your power to do some Google research and learn how to do that. But if not, then please make sure that you have somebody qualified that can help you with that.